Namaste, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to my channel AS Astrology. So today's topic is about Venus transit in the sign of Taurus. Venus recently on March 28th, 2020 has transited in the sign of Taurus, and it will be in this sign for a while, approximately till 31st of July 2020. This is quite unusual for Venus to be in a sign for 4 months. Usually Venus transits a sign for just 28 days or 30 days. But for this period of time, Venus is going to transit approximately 4 months in one particular sign, that is the sign of Taurus. And it will also go retrograde in this duration, for which I'll upload a separate video that what is retrograde planets and what is the effect of retrograde planets. So what is Venus? Venus is all the earthly things we enjoy in life. All the things that provide us comfort or which are associated with luxury. For example, cars, air conditioners, beauty products, perfumes are Venus. The ability of a person to spend, how a person spends, whether a person spends on a car like Toyota or a car like Mercedes, all these things are dependent on the placement of Venus. Apart from this, Venus represents love, devotion. Venus represents Shukracharya, and if we read the Hindu mythology, you will get to know about the story of Shukracharya. Shukracharya was the most intelligent astrologer. So, Venus also represents astrology. Venus Shukracharya was posited inside the body of Mahadev, Lord Shiva, and he came out through his semen. So Venus also represents semen in case of guys. Venus also represents our spouse, one's spouse, the qualities of one's spouse. So what does Venus do when it is posited or transiting the sign of Taurus? The sign of Taurus is the sign of beauty, of security, financial security. A Taurus person will feel complete only if that person is emotionally and financially secured. That's why Venus here in the transit will create security, stability wherever this sign is posited in your particular chart. See, most of the people confuse this placement as that Venus coming in Taurus will be all about relationships, romantic encounters and things. But we need to notice that that is the quality of the sign of Libra and not of the sign of Taurus. Venus in the sign of Taurus is more about the financial security and emotional security. It does bring romantic encounters or love and romance, but it is merely about the stability, about bringing stability in finances and relationships. And since Venus is transiting its own sign, that is why Venus will bring positive results during this transit. This transit is going to be all about attaining the financial goals and bringing stability in the relationships. So let's start with the Venus transit through every sign, that how it will affect the 12 zodiac signs. I'll be leaving the timestamps below so that you can directly look for your own zodiac sign. So for Taurus moon and ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your first house, and first house is about you and yourself. So concentration will be on you. You will make yourself the utmost priority in your life. The conflicts, if you have any conflicts, there will be healing regarding the conflicts in your life. You will try to stabilize and come out stronger out of every situation. You will try to stabilize all the relationships you have, your finances as well. People will be naturally attracted towards you. People will bring their conflicts to you, take suggestions from you so that you can heal their conflicts. In this time, you will feel beautiful, sensuous, attractive, and passionate towards every task you undertake and towards your relationships. There will be more expenditure on the products of luxury during this time, and you shall become more creative. So, for the sign of Aries, this transit is going to happen in the second house, which is the house of finances. So, there will be concentration on the finances. There will be stability in your finances or in your income or your savings or any sort of assets you have. There can also be major gains through partnerships, through business, or through spouse or your own family. There will be major focus on communication. Your investments can give you stable results during this point of time, and there will be intake of luxury items more than usual, since Venus in Taurus represents valuing something. So you will value the money you have and your family. You will value the actions which are taken by your family. So as an effect of that, there will be heart-to-heart communication with your family, and the relationship with the spouse will also become beautiful. Sexual encounters can also be there, and you may purchase some sort of jewelry or diamonds or stones. And specifically for Aries ascendant or moon, in this period you can invest your money, because the results from these investments will be quite stable for you. So yes, this is a nice time to invest, but you need to check your ashtakvarga score, because if Venus is giving more than 4 points to the second house or to the sign of Taurus, then the results will be very much favorable, or otherwise it will be just okay results. So if you have Pisces, moon or ascendant, this transit is going to be held in your third house. Now is the time to write down all the stories you have in your mind, in your imagination. All the stories related to finances and love encounters, like how to make money, how to balance finances, every story related to that. And further, stories related to romantic affairs, secret sexual affairs. All those stories you have in your mind, now is the time to write it down. It can also involve writing blogs, books, or simply on social media. There can be as well gains from the social media. The communication with the younger sibling and the friend circle will become beautiful and stable during this time. You can also adopt a new skill which will involve using your hands. That can be painting or any other skills you can think of. There will be short and long distance travels, and your communication skills will become more impactful during this time. Apart from this, you might connect to new people through social media, and the relationship with the in-laws will become better. So, if you have Aquarius moon or ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your fourth house. And one thing I have observed with the transit of Venus through the fourth house, you might get your hair colored. Or there can be, you can also have a unique haircut during this time. There will be a change of appearance. You may decide to redecorate your home or simply your room, and you might also decide to purchase a new car, a vehicle or mobile or any sort of luxury item. You can receive any luxurious gift from your parents, specifically your mother, or you will be the one who will gift it to them. If you live far away from your home, then this is the time you will plan to travel back to your home for a vacation. The relationship with the mother and within the home will improve. So, if your moon or ascendant is in the sign of Capricorn, then this time is all about creativity. You will become more creative during this time. You may also undertake new creative projects. Your work environment will also become creative. The relationship with the children, your bosses, or any of this authoritative position, any person who is at the authoritative position, the relationship with that person will improve and become better. If you are having some legal issues or any issues regarding government, then these issues can come to an end, and further, your image in the society will improve for better. There will also be fame and recognition in the workspace and for whatever work you will undertake. You will also become very romantic during this time, and there will be romantic encounters for sure. There will also be romantic outings, candlelight dinners, and outdoor activities. The results or investments which you have previously done in shares can give stable results, or this is the best time to invest in shares, stocks, or any speculation business. Your love life will become stable and beautiful as well. So, if you have your moon or ascendant in the sign of Sagittarius, this transit is going to happen in your 6th house. So, this is the time where all your conflicts related to any legal matters will come to an end, or you can solve them smartly. If you have some enemies or a person who is trying to harm you, or you have competitors, they won't be able to harm you. The things will be on your side. All your money matters and your finances will become stable. But for this, we also need to see that what ashtakvarga score Venus is giving to the 6th house. If that is more than 4, then beautifully it will be resolved. But if it is less than 4, then there can be just medium to fair results. The relationship with the elder sibling will improve, and there can be love encounters within your work environment or your job, or with some colleague. The relationship with your subordinates or your colleagues will stabilize. If you were pastly having some problem with them, that will come to an end, and there will be good relationship and harmony together. Most definitely, there can be healing regarding your emotional state or your conflicts, and you can also decide to get a pet during this time. There will be recognition and gains through work, and the relationship with your friend circle will also improve. During this time, you may have dreams related to your love life, or a person for whom you have some feelings inside you, and you will be able to connect to your dreams very well. Now, if you have Scorpio moon or ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your 7th house. This time will be all about relationships and business. You can go into partnership business during this time, and that will prove to be the stable one and will yield maximum gains. There can be travel for leisure purposes during this time, and you will be able to connect with your dreams and become spiritual. You will become more sensuous and romantic towards your spouse, and there will be heart to heart communication with the spouse. The relationship will become stable. There will be beautiful communication with spouse and other people, and there will be new bonds which will prove to be a stronger one in your life. So, if you are Libra ascendant on moon, this transit is going to happen in your 8th house. There can be secret investments during this point of time. Maybe you cannot tell your spouse about the investments you are making, and you can come across some secrets related to your past love life, or simply any sort of relations you had in past. You can come across secrets or something which was unknown to you. The relationship with the in-laws will improve during this time. There can be secret romantic affairs. You can deal with occult or astrology also. You will suddenly find an urge to know about astrology or occult information, or you can simply yourself go into learning astrology. And of course, there will be a focus on your own self. You will prioritize yourself among everything else. You will also start up a research on something or a project in secrecy. There can also be gains through the in-laws or gains through some assets or investments or insurances. You will feel more connected to your own family and your in-laws. You may also dream about things and will become spiritual. So, if you have Virgo, moon or ascendant, Venus is going to transit your ninth house. So there will be long or short distance travel for leisure purposes. You may learn something related to astrology, since Venus is considered as astrology, especially the Virgo astrology. You may come across astrology in any sort of way. You may come across learning something related to higher education. Your relationship with your father and family will become stable. You will spend a time full of luxury. Mainly, your luck will become quite active and strong because ninth house represents the house of luck, and all your activities which were not fulfilling in the past will now be fulfilled. There will be stability and creativity in your communication, especially with your father. And you may learn something new. You may conduct some new activities in your life. So, if you have Leo ascendant or moon, this transit is going to happen in your 10th house. So your work environment will become very creative. The relationship with the bosses or any authoritative figures will improve and become stable. You may also gain from them. You will be recognized in your workspace. Any task you are going to undertake will involve a pinch of creativity, and you will be admired for that. The relationship with the younger sibling will improve, and there will be heart-to-heart communication about something with your younger sibling. There will also be trips or short travels regarding work, and you will feel more connected with your private life or your homeland or your home. So, for the sign of Cancer, if you have your moon or ascendant in Cancer, this transit is going to happen in your 11th house, which means there will be new friendships and the relationship with the elder sibling will improve. There will also be massive gains and stability in your finances. You will be recognized at your workplace. People will recognize you for the amount of work you do. There can also be promotion. Your friendships and friend circle will bring comfort towards you. There can be massive gains from investing in stocks, stock market, shares, or any sort of speculation business. There will be love encounters as well. You will be more in the outer world for this period, and you will be connected to your creative side the most. So, for the sign of Gemini, if you have your ascendant or moon in the sign of Gemini, this transit is going to take place in your 12th house. That means that you will become very spiritual in this time, and you may get dreams of your lovers, the people you love in your life. You may see them in your dreams, and you will feel more connected to your dreams. You will have beautiful creativity inside you, and you will be able to express that. Relationship with the children will also improve. If you have any legal battles, or you are facing some issues with finances, or you have taken up some loans, you will be able to deal with them very smartly during this time. You may spend a lot of money on the matters of luxury. luxurious products. You will be connected to your subconscious mind and you will be able to stabilize your thoughts. So guys, this was my analysis on Venus in the sign of Taurus for the month of March to July, and Venus is going to get retrograde from 13th May to June 25. So I'll be posting another video on the retrogression and what results the retrograde Venus will give. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. And if you would like to have personal consultations from me, you can follow this link, and under the reading section you can book a personal consultation for yourself. Thank you, take care, and bye-bye.